Welcome back to Timbo's Food Box. I'm Tim, and today I am opening a box I just received in the mail from HelloFresh. I've already kind of talked about HelloFresh before in my first video, so I'll be sure to link a video up here of that video if you haven't already watched it. It's a little wet on top here because it is downpouring outside, so I couldn't let this box sit outside for too long. This is my second box of the series. I did sign up for a 12-week meal plan. I did skip a few of the weeks because last week I had to go to Vegas, so I wasn't able to capture any food at my house because it just would have went bad sitting outside on my stoop. Vegas was a lot of fun. I learned a lot and it was good bonding with some coworkers. But I'm back home. I'm here making these videos again. And also, if you haven't, subscribed yet, please consider doing that. That is one way to help support me for absolutely free. All right, so let's get into this box, see what meals I got this week. Boom. Ta-da. The box is opened. All right, on top, we have our food cards, and inside the box, I have my meals. The first meal is a brown sugar bourbon pork chops. Yum, that sounds great. In another video I watched, someone mentioned that the labels had the nutrition facts of how many calories per meal. I'm not really seeing that on the packaging. I think it's on the card though. I lied. There is no nutritional facts about this meal. So the only thing I can see is it takes 10 minutes to prep, 35 minutes to cook, and 610 calories. So it gives me the calories, but it doesn't tell me how many grams of protein, carbs, fat, some of those things I would really like to know up front by just looking at the packaging. But the ingredients are listed here as well. So we have potatoes, green beans, apple, scallions, pork chops, chicken stock, brown sugar bourbon seasoning, and sour cream. I'm gonna assume the sour cream is for the potatoes, but I could be wrong. This yields for 2 people, but it can also feed 4 if you portion it out really good. Oh, there's also chicken in the box because it's a chicken meal. So I'll put that off to the side. We will open that up in a few minutes and see what's inside and what the ingredients look like. Ooh, what do we got here? Give a friend a free box. I can give you a free HelloFresh box of food. Just check out my description down below. I'll put this information down below if you're interested in getting a free box of food. Why couldn't I get a free box of food? I'm doing a review, for God's sakes. This is my second one. HelloFresh, please send me a box of free food. I'll make you a review. Also, this video right here is not sponsored. I paid for this myself. I think it was 77 bucks for 4 meals portioned by 2, so like 8 meals. A little expensive, but you also have to remember that this food here, it's portioned out by meal, so there's no food waste. If you go to the grocery store, you might buy a big thing of potatoes and use 2 potatoes, and then the rest kind of go bad because you forgot about them. I'm just gonna keep talking. So let me see what the next one is. Ta-da! We have mustard apricot pork tenderloin. And it's saying here that I could have opted, instead of pork, I could have gotten chicken with the same ingredients. I got pork because I like pork. And look at this, it's right here. We have a 10-minute prep time, 40-minute cook time. That's a long time to cook. And it's 710 calories per serving. The ingredient list as follows: pork tenderloin, apricot jam, Dijon mustard, fry seasoning, chicken stock, concentrate, Parmesan cheese, 12 ounces of potatoes, 6 ounces of green beans. On the back here, it shows you exactly what to do step by step, how to cook this. That's that. Let's get on to the next one. Meatloaf a la mom. On the back here, it says, together helping millions of families in need put food on the table. You're putting food on the table, but from my understanding, you're not giving it away for free. So 15-minute prep time, 45-minute cook time, 630 calories. So it's less calories than the pork meal we previously saw. 12 ounces of potatoes, 1 yellow onion, 2 cloves of garlic, ½ ounce of parsley, 20 ounces of ground beef, ½ cup of panko breadcrumbs, 1 package of ketchup, 16 ounces of broccoli, 2 tablespoons of flour, and 2 things of beef concentrate. Lots of ingredients there, and I am seeing a trend. Potatoes this week are a trend, and I would not be surprised if my last meal had potatoes. If I'm talking to you truthfully, I am not a huge potato guy. Not at all. I might have to kind of go off their meal plan and cut them up and fry them instead, because who doesn't like french fries? It's just potatoes are so high in carbs, and being on a weight loss journey, I need to stay away from potatoes. We'll cook them. Maybe my son will eat them. All right, next one here is creamy Aioli chicken pasta. Last card, 10-minute prep time, 35-minute cook time, and 720 calories. Most of those calories are probably coming from the pasta. Now, this is a spicy meal because there's chili flakes that are included, just so you know up front. The ingredients, we have parsley, tomato, garlic, chicken cutlets, spaghetti, contains wheat, Italian seasoning, chili flakes, and cream sauce base. That's that. We have another bag in here, which is the meat for all of these meals. And the meat, if you remember correctly, it sits on a block of ice, and then all this food sits on top. So this box is considered a mini fridge during shipping. It was shipped 2 days ago. So everything so far in the packages feel kind of cold. Let's see if the meat's cold. Yep, very, very cold. There's our ground beef, 85.15. Once again, it just says it was inspected by the US. It does not mention anything on here about being grass-fed or finished. So I don't know how healthy this is for you. Sure, it tastes fine, but you know me, grass-fed, grass-finished is what I go after. I'm gonna contact them and ask them that question because I forgot to do it last time. And if this is not grass-fed and grass-finished, I'm gonna cancel my subscription right now. Like seriously, I wanna eat clean. So far, these meals look really clean and healthy, but is the meat healthy? Another thing I'm thinking about here just now, because they specialize in this particular type of food, are the vegetables even organic? Or are they produced in a lab and not outside with the sun? They don't mention it really anywhere, so it makes it a little suspicious. All right, let me keep going here before I'm a Debbie Downer. We have chicken cutlets. Chicken cutlet raised without antibiotics. 4 ounces per serving, and there's 5 in here. I like how it says that it's raised without antibiotics. The beef, it doesn't say that. So the beef, right off the bat, I know it's not grass-fed, and they probably give it tons of antibiotics. So that beef right there will not be healthy to eat. Freshly, if I'm completely wrong, please tell me, and I will take down this video and I'll put up a new video with the correct information. But right now, there's nothing on that label saying that it's grass-fed, grass-finished, and there's no antibiotics. Because if it doesn't say that, it's not real beef, or at least beef I should be eating. All right, cool, we got that. And we have 2 packages of pork. One of them is boneless pork chops. Doesn't say anything about antibiotics, so here we go again. Contains up to 12% of a solution of pork broth, salt, and natural flavoring. This is pork. Why do we need to add natural flavoring, let alone pork broth or salt? So another thing, not liking the pork. If you watch some of my other videos, the pork I've gotten from these farms that are grass-fed, grass-finished, you know, they're raised out in the fields, like, it's probably some of the best pork I've ever had in my entire life. 8 grams of fat, 21 grams of protein. I mean, it looks okay, but it's really soft. The last one here is pork tenderloin. This one does not say that it has natural flavoring, which is a good sign, but there's nothing on here saying anything about antibiotics. So that's that, folks. Then we have the bag, and then we have the ice. Recycle me. Clean and dry, set aside and recycle. Last time I just threw you away because my recycling company said no. All right, we got something else. Hey look, another HelloFresh. Give a friend a free box coupon. I'll put this down in my description down below if you're interested. Yes, I might have put a little hatred on this particular box, but if you want to get free food, pick up a box. You'll get a free box of food. Like seriously, it's free. Free is good sometimes, but if you're paying for it, I'm a true believer that it should be clean and it should be healthy and you're not gonna get cancer down the road. All right, we have a letter at the bottom. Warm, toasty deals inside. Please tell me you're not gonna be promoting another company. Hey, look at that. So obsessed and real. Brazilian bum cream. Brazilian bum cream? Is that what it says? I'm sorry, but I'm a guy, and why the would I be buying bum cream? HelloFresh, warm, toasty deals inside. Bum cream. I'm not gonna call that a deal, and it doesn't sound warm and tasty. Let's keep this moving. Throw this down, and let's see what's inside these packages. Well, we know there's meat. Let's open up the chicken pasta first. There's our parsley. We have our tomato, cream sauce, not a lot. We have our Italian seasoning. We have our hot pepper flakes, which I do not have to add. Keep in mind, I'm not a big spicy guy. Then at the very bottom, here are our cloves. They just gave me pieces of cloves that I have to unpeel myself. Why don't you just give me a small thing of garlic instead of like small individual cloves? That's what I don't get sometimes about this company is they send you exactly what's needed. I mean, that's kind of the point of this place, but I like garlic. I wouldn't mind a little bit more. Put that aside. The next one we have here is the meatloaf. All right. Wow. We have a generous bag of broccoli, parsley, a really good sized onion, panko, so I'm guessing this is the breadcrumbs. We have our flour, it looks pink. I've never seen pink flour before. We have our beef stock, comes in these like little ketchup packets. We have our ketchup, which doesn't look like ketchup. And then at the very bottom of this bag, we have our potatoes. We have this small single thing of garlic. The other one, I got like 4 or 5 of those. I got a small one. Potatoes are kind of small too. Kind of soft. And I'm assuming the ground beef goes with those ingredients. So after opening that, I'm seeing that the parsley, potatoes, onions, garlic, it's pretty much all the same. So I'm curious if the meals they chose this particular week that I could purchase all had the same type of ingredients because they get really good deals when they buy in bulk. That's what I'm thinking. The next one here is the mustard apricot chicken tenderloin. Let's see what we got. Nice hefty bag of green beans. We have our cheese. We have our fry seasoning. We have our apricot spread, Dijon mustard. I mean, it's this little tiny package. Another Dijon mustard. We have our chicken broth. We have our potatoes. These potatoes do not look good compared to the last potatoes we had. So maybe it's a different type of potato, but they look similar. Can you see that? Like I can literally shove my finger in there. I'm just gonna open it up because there's a crack. All right, potato, half of it's gone bad. So quality control with Freshly, not the best on this box. All right, let's open the last bag. This is a brown sugar bourbon pork chops. All right, we have scallions, big thing of green beans, and apple. We have the Grill Mates brown sugar bourbon seasoning. So it's not something that's out of the box. I'm gonna make it myself. It is legit seasoning I can buy at the grocery store. We have the chicken stock. We have the sour cream. We have potatoes. And that's it. All right, time for my final thoughts. 1, is the beef grass-fed, grass-finished? And is the meat good to eat? Meaning, is it healthy to eat? 2, the vegetables, are they organic? 3, do I love this company or do I hate it? Scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to put HelloFresh around the 5 mark. The first box was probably around the 8 mark. Part of the reason is the meat, the vegetables. The other portion is just me being lazy. I'm so used to getting the pre-packaged meals that I can just heat up and then I'm good to start eating. This here, you have to cook everything yourself. You have to prepare it. You have to cook it. It's not something that you can just like put together real quick and throw in the oven. This takes 45 minutes to cook. So it's not quick and easy. My quick and easy is throwing a steak on the grill and putting my vegetables on the grill and being done. Here I need to cut everything up, cook things differently, and then do a bunch of cleaning. I'd rather be able to do things on the grill, fast and simple, and not waste my precious time cooking. Plus, I'm the only one in this house that eats meat, so all of this food I'm pretty much eating myself. And I am not a huge fan of potatoes, but every single meal this particular week had potatoes, so I had no choice. That's that. If you liked this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I think my son's doing jumping jacks upstairs now. Sorry for the loud banging.